Good evening, everyone. James here. Welcome to tonight's webinar. No matter where you are dialing in, calling in, watching in from, it's so strange. You know, when I got started working from home, webinars were new, whereas now everybody's heard of a webinar. And it was this new technology that's coming out. And tonight, I guess, is like that. Tonight is like realizing how much has changed over the last few years and how those changes are allowing people like you, people like me, to do something truly from home. You know, this presentation tonight, as you see, is a man there with a baby on his lap. That is not me. It is a stock photo, but it kind of says a lot, in my mind anyway, as a dad and as a man who wanted to be home for his kids. That was the reason I wanted to work from home. I wanted to provide for my family and things like that. For you, you might be a mum who's wanting to be able to stay at home with her kids. You might be wanting to get home. You might be wanting to leave a boss or a job that you don't like, to be your own boss, to look at a way that you can bring some kind of financial security and freedom to your life. Whatever it is, welcome. You know, you are in the right place at the right time. My name's James Hannon. I've been working from home now for over 17 years, believe it or not. In that time, we've made millions, and we've helped other people to do the same thing. And so tonight we want to show you how we have done that. Obviously, we want to give you an overview. We want to show you how the dynamics have changed, how we've developed a system that's helping people to break free, to change their lives, to do something really incredible. So well done tonight for being here on a cold winter's evening and taking that time out as we talk about tonight, as we discuss tonight, how you can use Facebook, Twitter, webinars, phone apps, and skill, okay, to succeed. That's what tonight is all about. You know, because when I first got started, I had no idea. What have I done here? Looks like we have, something has happened to my slide. Anyway, so I apologize for that. So tonight, let's talk about why you should listen to me. There's something that's happened to that slide, so I do say sorry about that. That's me down there in the right-hand corner. I was at had the privilege of flying over to the US about a month and a half ago, where I had to speak in front of 2,500 or close to 2,500 people, where I got to teach people about social media. One of the things I got to show them is that they actually can make money by taking a very good selfie. You know, I know that sounds funny. You know, we look at the kids today and we might judge them for taking selfies. We look at people who always take photos of themselves and put it up on Facebook. Well, did you know that if you know how to do that properly, you can actually start to make money from that? I'm also one of the co-founders of Dual Networking. Dual Networking is a training, marketing, development system for the home entrepreneurs, people who want to build a business and make money using both online and offline strategies. It was one of the first of its kind anywhere in the world, and it was a great privilege to start to develop. And that platform has helped people all over the world do incredible things. You know, but it was developed because of a sky is falling moment. Now, on your GoToWebinar control panel there, you'll have a little hand. You can hit that hand and you can wave at me. And so I want just to hear from people who's ever had a sky is falling moment. You know, yeah, Vincent, yep, it looks like you have. A sky is falling moment where, you know, someone's giving you a doomsday scenario, and everything that you thought was right, people have come to you and said, no, that's wrong. Yep, hands going up there. And that's what was going on. I had one of those moments. We had built an incredible business. It was turning over close to $750,000 every 4 weeks. And yeah, that's every 4 weeks. And what happened is I was, I don't know, fearful. I was in this weird place. And what happened is I received these emails saying that, James, the way that you are building your business has ended. You cannot do that anymore, because if you continue to do that, people are going to leave your business like rats leaving a sinking ship. So I'm reading these emails and I'm thinking, oh no, why is that? And they're saying because social media has changed everything. Online strategies has changed everything. And so everything had moved to online. And so I felt like I needed to curl up in the fetal position in the corner with my thumb in my mouth and wait for the end to come. You know what happened though after about 6 months? Nothing happened. My business continued to change. My business continued to grow. And what I found is that the only people who were sprouting that information were people who were fearmongers, people who actually didn't know how to really build a business and didn't have people skills. That's why we believe skill development is so important. Yes, we can teach you online strategies, but if you can also learn the skills of working with people, because it is a skill, and I want you to understand that a great thing about skills is that you can learn them. Okay, don't ever believe people that they tell you can't learn these things. You can, and that's a great thing. Now, one of the things we learn is that change brings opportunity. Change in economies, change in business, the way business is done, changes in technology, okay, changes in all of these areas bring opportunity. The way we view that opportunity is different though. Some people look at change and they run and hide. Others look at change and go, hey, there's something there for me. You're here tonight because you're seeing that change. You're seeing phone apps, you're seeing Twitter, you're seeing Facebook, you're seeing all of these things, these opportunities that are changing out there and saying, hey, I want to be a part of that. So an idea formed out of necessity, an idea that, yes, change was coming and it was coming fast. In fact, change was already there. I was the guy who said CDs would be a thing of the past. CDs wouldn't last. I believed that nobody would rip out their old tape player in their car and replace it with a CD player. I was that guy. And now CDs have almost gone to where people are just doing everything via MP3 download. So things did change. And so an idea formed out of necessity, an idea that, hey, if we could train and help people do what we did and to capitalize on those markets, maybe their lives could change as well. But at the same time, we didn't want cost to be a problem. So if you're here tonight and you're worried about costs and expense, and it's going to be expensive and all that, I want to remove your fears right now. Okay, $12. I'm just going to let you know right now, $12 up front. If you're concerned about $12, you really shouldn't be here, seriously. Okay, but just letting you know, you can get started for $12. So let's not worry about that. That's out of the way. So let me just keep going with this. So that issue is gone for you. So an idea formed that we could start training and helping people to achieve their dreams, because everyone has a dream, right? Over there in the left-hand corner is a bungalow on the water. It reminds me of one of the bungalows that I got to take a group of our team members, the dual networkers, to Tahiti last year, and we got to experience in luxury and a beautiful time in Tahiti. So for you, it might be your holiday. You want a holiday. So give us a little wave on the there if your idea of breaking free and you're doing something is to actually get a bit of a holiday. Who'd like a holiday? Who'd like to be able to experience something incredible? Well done, everyone. Lots of hands going up there. For some others, it might be recognition. You work in a job you don't like, or you work for an employer who you don't get any recognition for your efforts, but that your boss always seems to take what you do. Has anyone ever experienced that? Give us a little wave if you've ever experienced somebody else taking the recognition that you want. Okay, some of you. And then we've got the idea of security, where we get older in life. Like I'm 44 this year, there we go. And I'm starting to think, you know what? I want to make sure that everything, all my family and kids and that is secure for their future, and that I'm secure for my future. And so I get a little bit selfish now. We all want that security. I don't want my lifestyle to drop off because of it, but I also want to have some fun. I like the idea of owning a Maserati, and I love the idea of giving. Everyone has a reason to get started. Everyone has something that drives them. Everyone has that desire to do something incredible, whatever it is for you. Okay, whatever it is that drives you, whatever it is that keeps you awake at night, whatever it is that gives you life, whatever it is that inspires you, that's your dream. And so we wanted to develop something that allows people to do that. You see, but the big question is how do you really achieve your dreams? I mean, seriously, everyone tells you can have your dreams. Think about it and it'll come to you. You fake it until you make it, all of this kind of stuff. Join us here, do no work, get paid $1 million. I want you to know that's all a load of hype and a load of bull hockey. That's not real. Okay, we're here and I want to give you the real deal, the real stuff. That, okay, when you want to achieve your dreams, when you go after your dreams, it's going to require work. You know that. You're not stupid. You know that. You're an intelligent person. You know to achieve your dreams, it requires something of you. It requires you to do things differently. It requires you to go after things. The hype of do this and earn the same amount of money as me and live the life of your dreams without putting the sweat equity in, well, that's hype and that's a lie, and no one should believe that. And I know you don't. You know that success requires work. You know that a business requires customers, because people then say, well, I don't have to sell anything. I don't want to have to find customers and all this sort of stuff. Well, a business requires customers. If you don't want to look after customers, you shouldn't have a business. Get that out of your mind. Don't ever go into business, because a business requires customers. So if you're able to get over that hurdle, you see, what happens is a lot of people get caught up in the fear of having to sell. Let me help you with that. What if, you didn't have to sell? What if, that wasn't a big issue? So I want you to think about that for a moment, because the challenge that most of you face, and I know I did when I got started, I was working a full-time job, 2 babies, all of that kind of stuff. I didn't have time, but I found the time because I wanted something different for my life. I didn't have the money. We were broke. My wife met me at the door one day when I came home from work and said, honey, we need to buy a pair of shoes for our daughter. And I said, sure, let's go do it. She said, we can't. We've got no money. So I understand what it's like to have no money. So what we had to do is we realized that if we didn't do something today about that, if we didn't change the way things were, then nothing was going to change. So I went and changed the way things were. We found the money. We borrowed it to get started. And then our lives have totally changed. Some of you think you don't have the knowledge. I didn't have the knowledge. So many people on this that have partnered with us didn't have the knowledge, but they found a way. They found the knowledge. They plugged into a mentoring system and a training system that helped them to grow. If you can follow somebody that's been where you want to go, and you don't have to fall into the same traps that they did, you're in the way. So you're on the way. So, and then the next is, well, who do you speak to? Let's get onto that. Well, let's answer the who. Let's answer where are you going to find people to speak to? Because, look, what if you didn't have to sell? What if people bought and you didn't sell? Because let's all face it, when you go into a clothing store, these people there, the best ones they'll give you a nod, they'll say hi when you walk in, they'll give you a minute to look around, then they'll walk on over with a big smile, you'll touch something and they'll go, that's a beautiful jacket, isn't it? Are you looking for a jacket? You'll touch a dress, that's a lovely color, isn't it? Are you looking for a dress? You'll be looking at the jeans area. You're looking for some jeans, are you? They're the ones that have the open-ended question. They're the ones waiting for you to touch something. They're the ones waiting for you to acknowledge something. They're the good salespeople. They're watching and waiting, and then they come in and they ask you the right questions. Okay, so that's the key. What if you knew the questions to ask? And what if you only asked the questions of the people who touched something or looked at something or smelt something? Okay, they're the ones we want to talk to you about. Because what if people actually wanted what you had? Give us a little wave if that sounds like a good plan, that you got to speak to only the people that were actually interested. If you could learn those skills, that would help. Well, that's what we're talking about. That's the system that we've been able to develop. Now, let's look at a little bit further than that. Now, that was part of the skill development. Let's look a little bit further about what social media has done for the home business entrepreneur or home entrepreneur. The social media advent of Facebook is a great example. Facebook has allowed anybody to really find a community of people to talk to. In the past, in home-based business, we would say you need to go, if you're working from home, you need to connect with people. And so you need to go and find people. And one of the things we would tell people to do is to join a network called Business Network International. And what that was a breakfast area. You would have breakfast with other business owners once a week. You would pay $20 odd for the breakfast. You would pay $800 a year to be a member, all of that kind of stuff. And it's still around today. It's very profitable and a very powerful thing for people to do. But the reason, and then we tell them to go and join groups and organizations to network, because the most successful people in the world, understand this, network. Donald Trump networks. Whether you love him or hate him, he networks. Robert Kiyosaki networks. Warren Buffett networks. Bill Gates networks. They all network through a group of people that are like-minded, okay, that share ideas that can help them grow. It's called the mastermind. Now, what Facebook has enabled us to do is it's allowed us to find people who are interested in what we're interested in, or interested in what we have to sell, what we have to offer, those kind of things. And then it's learning how to position yourself in the right way. What happens to a lot of people is they start doing this stuff and they still play the unprofessional game. They still play the amateur's game. We want to help you to become the professional. On Facebook, you can do personal profiles, pages, groups, but the whole thing is getting the funnel right. That's what can happen on Facebook. Then you've got Twitter. I used to think Twitter was a waste of time until this year, and when I started to realize that you can actually highly target the groups and the individuals that you're looking for to purchase your products on Twitter. I'm doing this every day, and every day generating leads of highly targeted people on Twitter. So again, it has changed the way we do things. But the thing that I love the most is the app. You see, everyone now can build a business from their phone. If you've got a smartphone, you can build a business using your smartphone. Now, you can send text messages, you can look at videos, you can see updated information, you can, when you're talking to a prospect, you can send information from your phone instantly. It's incredible, but you can also find leads using your phone on Facebook instantly, connect with your clients, your prospects instantly on your phone. The key is having an app, a way to bring it all together. So we developed that. We brought it together for the team so that they can use a simple app to change their lives. Now, the idea of all of this stuff, you might be thinking, well, James, this sounds pretty big right now, and it's very confusing. You've covered a lot of information, and I have. I really have. But I want you to understand this, is that 1 + 1 really does equal 2 for us. It is simple. You might have to learn a few things. You might have to get a few things under your belt. You might have to put a little bit of time aside to learn and to study. Your kids, if you've got kids, have to study at school. I've got a daughter who's 18 years old, going through her HSC this year. We just found out she's got 60 days to go until school is over for her, 60 days of school days. And that's crazy, right? But, you know, so she's learning to study so that she can move forward for the rest of her life. But she's done that now for years, going to school. What if you could learn things within 24 hours? What if there were certain things you could say, certain things you could do, certain posts you could put up on Facebook to develop clients within 24 hours? Well, we've done that. We've developed it all, and we've made it simple. It's pretty much a copy and paste sort of scenario. Put some time aside. In your first day, you might put an hour or two aside to watch some videos, to learn some things, and you're ready to go. We wanted to keep it simple. And part of keeping it simple is the webinar. The ability to bring your prospects to where you are online, so they don't have to go out at night. They can be a mum around their kids. They can be a dad tired and just wants to get out of their work clothes and just sit down with a beer and watch something online. You know, that's the power of the webinar. What you're watching now is a webinar. We've got people right now, you're probably not even home. Give us a little wave if you're not even at home right now. I'd love to see this. Let's see if we've got anyone that's not even home now. You might be watching it on your phone, watching it on your iPad. You know, just give us a little wave. That's really interesting. There you go. That's really interesting. You don't have to be at home to be building this business, okay? People are doing this now on the phone. Actually, one of our team, I can see people from Singapore tonight, okay, that are on their phone. And I know over in Singapore, it's probably only 6:20 at night, so still working over there, or on the way home, maybe on the MRT. You know, so it's the power of the webinar is incredible. Then the system. See, we developed a system that is a contact management system, a way for you to manage your prospects and your clients. We've given you websites. It's leadership driven, meaning that as your team develops and as you grow as a leader, you get input. It's developed by professionals. It's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's duplicatable. It's simple. And it's developed through the mastermind. The power of the mastermind is incredible, where men and women, just like you, get together and share ideas, work off one another, and do incredible things. That's the power of what we do. Now, this is inside Dual Networking. This is just a brief overview. This is not everything. It's just, I just wanted to give you a screenshot that this is a true system. Websites, libraries, content management system, a place for recognition, systems, training, getting started, training, it's all there at the click of a button. Why did we develop it? Well, I'm a Lord of the Rings fan, and in Lord of the Rings, there's this one bit of footage, and all of the people, the good guys are looking down, and they're seeing this evil army, and they're asking this. They're saying this one thing. They said, "This army has only been developed, been grown for one purpose, for the destruction of man." Well, I'm here to tell you that our system has been developed for one purpose: to raise up leaders, so that no one is left behind. That is our purpose. That's what we do, and it works. So entrepreneurs need to learn what the market wants, right? That's what dual networking does. It teaches entrepreneurs, home entrepreneurs, to learn what the market wants and then to meet that market. Now, the two industry megatrends are this, and this is to help you out. The megatrends are the health and wellness industry and the direct selling industry. People are wanting to stay younger, look after their health. They don't want synthetic stuff. They're wanting to the ease of business, which the direct selling industry brings. And it's in the middle where you want to be, where the money actually is. So learning where the low-hanging fruit is important. The low-hanging fruit is number one is real food and natural. People want real food. They want natural. They want the ability to have products that really do have a benefit for their body. They know that synthetic sucks. They know that synthetic is bad. They know that anything that is that has been modified is bad. They want the real thing. Now we've also got a population that's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, so people want to lose weight. It's a market that really, if you have the right product and you enter into that market of weight loss and you work hard, then you are set to really do something incredible. And then you've got anti-aging, because let's face it, who wants to get older? None of us. We all want to stay looking good and young. That's what we're able to do. We're going to position you in those three markets with products that nobody else has, products that people want, and in a market that people are screaming out for solutions. But on top of that, we don't want you to have stock. We want to make it easy. We don't want you to have accounts. We don't want you to have to worry about that kind of thing. At the same time, we want to have explosive potential, and we want it to be a place where you can learn how to find clients and partners. That's dual networking. So there was only one real choice as we went searching and looking out there for a company to partner with, and that's Mannatech. Why? Because they are the world leader in all of those areas. They really are. And 2 months ago, they developed a weight loss program, a fat loss program, a fat loss program that the world has gone nuts for. And I'm talking absolutely crazy. I was talking to the son of the chairman of the board last week, and he was telling me, James, we haven't seen growth like this. What we're seeing in our US market right now is incredible, and you guys are about to get it in 10 weeks' time in Australia, in Australasia. So we're talking about transformative products. So let's look at what they are. Number one is a product called Ambertose. It's a product that is world-class. There's nothing like it. It is the precursor. You've got to hear me here, folks. This product is the precursor to make everything else work in your body. Without these nutrients, they are so important, your body doesn't function. They're required by every cell in your body, every body on the planet, every process of the human body. The big thing is Mannatech owned the patent. Mannatech owned the technology. They took that technology, then developed the world's first plant-derived, 100% standardized vitamin and mineral supplement, the first and only of its kind, meaning that all vitamins and minerals that are on the market today, or 95%, are synthetic. This is the real deal. They also took that glycan technology, developed another world first, a glycan-based anti-aging program, removing fine lines, wrinkles, age spots. It makes you look younger. It works. We're going to show you how to market these products, but this is the thing that has me up at night. This product has me so excited, so passionate. This regime is going to transform lives for anyone who wants to partner with us, and it's called True Health. What True Health is, it's incredible. We're going to be launching in 10 weeks' time, first True Plenish, which is this product here. It's the chocolate and vanilla meal replacement has 20 grams of plant-based protein. It includes glycan, essential enzymes, probiotics. It's got it all. This is the first of its kind. Plant-derived vitamins and minerals, and its focus, the whole focus is fat loss. The whole focus is body composition to make you look better. It's not a crappy shake you buy down at the local shop, the health food store, or the chemist that has no value. This is incredible, developed by true science to change lives. And when you incorporate it with this product over here called Osaline, the world's only product that makes the body burn 3 times more fat, 3 times more fat. Okay, that's what it does. It makes the body burn 3 times more fat. When you bring those two things together, things change. It's incredible. Already over 200 people have earned over $1 million with this company. Now, before we go any further, I just want you to hear one of our success stories. This lady is Naomi Anna Bolson. Naomi has done something incredible, and she partnered with us a little while ago to really transform her life. She's taken this system on, was one of the first people to adopt this system here in Australasia, and has shown the world what it is like to actually do something incredible. So Naomi, why don't you share your story with us tonight on what you've been able to do and what dual networking and Nanotech have how it's changed your life.
Hi, James. Thanks so much. And yes, that's absolutely right. It has absolutely changed our life and changed it so much for the better. You know, just 5 years ago, I got started with Nanotech and with dual networking. And when I first got started, I have to say I was a little bit skeptical. I'd never done anything like this before, but what I found is just following the training and with the support from yourself and from the team that I've been able to succeed in this business. You know, we went from struggling just to make ends meet and going further and further into debt and not really seeing a way out. It looked like we would have to sell our house. And then in 4 years, just traveling the world all through that time, and also now after 4 years being able to earn a 6-figure income. And the great thing is I get to do this from home around my family. You know, I can work my business from wherever I am. Like the other day I was waiting at my son's soccer practice and I'm in the car using my app, sending things from my phone, and my business is totally portable, and that's what I love about it. I can work this around my family and have the freedom and choice to live my life the way that I want to live it. Thanks so much, James.
Welcome, Naomi, and it's been a privilege to watch you grow and develop your business. So look, let's look at this. And Naomi's moving towards one of these people who've earned more than $1 million with us, and you can choose to be one of those people. That number is always growing. But I want you to get an idea of this, is that Nanotech, this is the thing that excites me the most. They're only in 22 countries, and they're growing. They've got another 100 countries they're going to be expanding into over the next 5 years, one of those being China. How many of you know people who know people in China? How many of you have a Chinese restaurant? How many of you have Chinese in your local town? Okay, because you know as well as I do, the Chinese have a huge appetite for wellness-based products, especially products that come from Australia or the US, because they don't trust the products that come from their country because they know how bad they are. They're looking for solutions. But the thing I love about Nanotech is this, is we get to do something we feel good about. You see, 5 million children under the age of 5 die every year of malnutrition. 5 million. Nanotech has a mission to save those kids. What that means is that every time they establish a client, every time you establish a client, they're going to nourish a child. So if you have 60 clients, 60 kids are being nourished every single month. So an order goes out, child gets nourished. It's incredible. So partner with dual networking to build a global empire with Nanotech. That's what it's all about. So how do you get started? Well, this is it. Remember how I said you can get started for as little as $12? You can. That's it. It's no harder than that. We've set it up in a way that no matter who you are, you can get started with us. All you have to do is make a choice. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do something. Our basic option is $12. You can earn potentially between $5,000 to $7,000 per year just from starting our business. Now, or we have our professional option, which is $5.98, which has an unlimited income potential. All you do is just order the products that you want to use each month. So if you want to remove the wrinkles, get the wrinkle products. If you want to lose weight, get our weight loss products. If you want more energy, get our energy products. That's all you have to do. Plug into the system, let the system train you, plug into your mentor. You will receive a mentor, a personal coach, free of charge. Someone that you can call, someone that you can message, someone that you can be in contact with, that's there to support you at no cost. Can you imagine that? If you have a traditional business, the cost of that is incredible to get a personal mentor. And as part of my team, you can even message me and contact me, and I'm even here to help you as well. You know, so that's what we offer. It's an incredible business. So $12 or $5.98. So what do you do? Well, it's simple. All you have to do to say, yes, I want to be a part of this, is to raise your hand now. So hit that little hand button or send us a message in the chat box there on the GoToWebinar to let us know that you want to be a part of what we do. See, you know, if you wanted to get what we have, if you wanted to get our Twitter training, you're going to pay $237, just that alone. If you want our Facebook training, and then it's going to be $349. But then if you wanted mentoring on top of that, you're going to pay around $500 to $1,000 per month, okay, per month. Just to give you an idea of the value of what you're receiving. If you wanted our app, okay, outside of what we do, then you would pay $100 per year minimum, absolute minimum. And just to get started, we've got hands going up already all over the place. Well done, everyone. So this is, if you wanted the dual networking training system, it's a minimum of $1,000 per year. We're giving that to you. That's part of what we do. Okay, it's all, you know. It's like, why would you know, this is, we're not, you don't have to do any of that. So you get dual networking. You get Facebook, you get Twitter, you get webinars, you get training, you get personal mentoring, you get websites, a contact management system, a mobile app where you're not spending a couple of $1,000, okay? You get started for $12 or $598, you choose, and then for less than, I think it's $10 a month, you get our complete system here in the mobile app for less than $30. All you have to do to say, yes, I want in, is do what other people are doing right now, is raise your hand or send us a message. You don't want to miss this. This is the ground floor. Everyone says, I want to be in ground floor. Everyone says and believes that it's at the start when you make the money. If you can get in at ground floor, it's when you make the money. They're right, and that's exactly where you are. Build your business from your phone. Build your business using Facebook. It's all there for you. You know you want this. You're here already. There's no reason for you to say no. But there is no cost. The cost is minimal. The training is all there. All you have to do is raise your hand or get back to the person now by sending them a text message, a Facebook message, or an email and say, I want in. Well done, everybody. Well done for the hands that are going up right now to say, I want in. Because why not? You see, so many people, they say, they wake up in the morning and they say, I've had enough. I've had enough of not having enough. I've had enough of my life being the same thing. I've had enough of not being able to pay the bills. I've had enough of not being able to get ahead. I understand that. But for that to change, we have to change. For that to not be an issue in our lives anymore, then we need to not make it an issue in our lives anymore by doing different things. Okay? So start now with us by just simply raising your hand and sending some message. You can get started for $12 or $598. Now, what do you get for $598? For $598, you get you go over $600 worth of Manatech products. Okay, so it's not $598 to receive nothing. You actually get tangible products. The weight loss program, the health program, the anti-aging products, whichever you choose, we can customize that for you. And if you're in another country, then the prices are different based on the exchange rate for those countries. I know we've got people on from South Africa, Singapore, New Zealand, Australia. We're even from Germany there tonight. We had some. I think there's someone there from Germany as well. You know, we customize to your region. You just have to say you want in and you're ready to go. You see, we're in launch mode right now. This is ground floor. This is where it all begins. This is where your life could change. Just message us, raise your hand, be on the ground floor and say, this is what you want. You see, we've solved the issues. Facebook training, Twitter training, webinars, training, phone apps, simple. We're going to give you skill development system. It's all there. It's all solved. It's all part of what we have. Just message us now to say you want in, get in contact with the person who invited you onto tonight's webinar and say, this is what I want to do. Even if you have some questions, ask them. It's by means, go for it. We want to say, well done for being here. Welcome to everybody who put up their hand and said, I want in. Congratulations. This is where it all begins. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you all on the stage of success. Bye for now.